Hi, Daily Dosers. My name is Dave Enns, and I am one of the pastors here at North Coast. I oversee our groups and adult ministries, and we are continuing on with our favorite stories that Jesus talked about or lived out. And we're going to be looking in Mark chapter 9 today, and you can turn your Bibles with me if you've got them. And here's the setting. All kinds of exciting things have been going on with Jesus already. He's got the disciples' attention. He's performing miracles. They're going, whoa, they're kind of, this is crazy, this is exciting. All the things that's going on. Peter's already done some crazy stuff. And so we're picking up in the story here in chapter 9 and verse 30. And they're on a walk now with Jesus after he's been doing a bunch of miracles. And so let's pick it up there, verse 30. They left that place and passed through Galilee. Jesus did not want anyone to know where they were because he was teaching his disciples. So what Jesus would do at times, he'd pull them aside. Hey, we need to talk, because you have to get away from the crowds, because everybody's like, hey, what's going on? And here's what he tells them. He said to them, the Son of Man is going to be delivered into the hands of men. They will kill him, and after 3 days he will rise. So he has got the big announcement here. Here's the disciples' response. But they did not understand what he meant and were afraid to ask him about it. Isn't that crazy? It's like they didn't understand. Well, yeah, they're like, wait, what are you talking about? What's going on? And because they knew who Jesus was, not fully, but they knew of some great authority, some great ability, an amazing person of who he was, they were afraid to even question what he was talking about. That's good news, because I get afraid at times. Like, hey, how do I need to respond to you on this, God? How do I need to do this? But the story goes on. So they continue to walk. So they're talking about this. They're talking about what's going on, all that's been happening. And here's where they go. They came to Capernaum, and when he was in the house, he asked them, "What are you arguing about on the road?" But they kept quiet because on the way they had argued about who was the greatest. So here's what's going on. Jesus made this big announcement, all these things going on, and the disciples are talking schmack with one another about, I'm the man. No, I'm the man. This is the classic LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, NBA. That's not what it's about. But it's those kind of arguments that are going on. And I love to see this, not because I think it's great they're arguing. It just helps me to know that, wow, I'm like the disciples. They mess up, and they're engaged trying to understand what it means and this real life going on. And here's what Jesus does. He sits them down. He sits down and talks with them. And he says this. Sitting down, Jesus called the 12 and said, anyone who wants to be first must be the very last, the servant of all. Intense passage, profound passage. And he's talking about not just to be humble, because that's what I oftentimes for years always thought, okay, I just need to be a humble person. He's actually talking about what it means to be great. And here's what it means to be great, to become a servant of all. And I love the way Jesus redefines greatness. And what does it mean to be great? It does a couple things for me. It convicts me on how I view others. It's not just their accomplishments of professionally or how they succeed, but it's what does it mean to serve? And what that also does is it's opened up my view in the sense of that anybody can be great, no matter what your position is. And that's what Jesus does over and over again. He levels the playing field of greatness. It says it's not your professional accomplishment, though those are good. He's not saying to not do those. It's not your skill or your ability. It's this ability to just serve those people around you and to put them first and to bring that value. A conviction for me over and over again, because it's not just how much I accomplish on the to-do list today, but actually, how did I serve today? So as you go out today and you're thinking through, what does my day look like? How do I be like Jesus? How do I do what Jesus did? Is think about a way you can serve. Maybe just doing a little thing, helping someone out at lunch, go give someone some encouragement, compliment them, help them out with a little something. But all those little things piled up week after week not only helps you be a servant, to be as Jesus called, but to also to be great and to show the character and love of Jesus. Hope that encourages you today. Have a great day serving.